What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's talk about it. Congratulations to everybody who have been holding cryptocurrency, everybody who've been trusting the 4-year cycle, trusting the process. Bitcoin at a new all-time high today, $125,276 for one Bitcoin. Excellent level, excellent day to be in Bitcoin. Pat yourselves on the back, shake your hand, tell a friend. We have been doing some amazing things this year, 2025. So we understand that we're still the year after the Bitcoin halving. We're in 2025, we're in quarter four. We've been talking about quarter one, quarter two, and we've been saying, I can't wait to quarter four happen. And guess what, folks? We're here. First week of October, quarter four, we're expecting to have some exponential gains, some explosive moves for altcoins, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency as a whole. But one of the questions that is on the table is how good is altcoin season going to be? I've been seeing Bitcoin explode. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin, but what's going on with altcoins and how good is altcoin season going to be? So we're going to talk about that. Going to touch on it just a little bit. But you take a look at Bitcoin, under the $25,276 today. Excellent level. Bitcoin dominance 58.27%. Bitcoin dominance is still high, but that's a great level because we know soon and very soon it's going to drip down. As the Bitcoin dominance drip down, your altcoins are going to start to tick up. So it's just a process like we've been doing for a very long time, being patient. Patience have been paying off. Look how long we have been waiting for quarter four. We've been patient. A lot of folks didn't make it. A lot of folks tapped out because their emotions got the best of them. They couldn't handle it, so I get it. But those of us who have been waiting, who have been understanding that we got to relax, it's going to be a roller coaster up and down, keeping our seatbelts on, keeping our helmets on. We're here. Yeah, with some bumps and bruises along the way. It wasn't an easy path and wasn't a straight line up. And not only that, it's not done. We're still waiting on more multipliers in our portfolio. So the process is not over, but the patience must continue. Fear and greed index right now is at 59. Folks are understanding we're at an all-time high right now. So the fear and greed index is starting to go up. People confidence level is starting to get more solid. People say, you know what, look like it's going to happen. Bitcoin's a new all-time high right now. Damn, Bitcoin could hit $150,000. We're only in October and Bitcoin is $125,000. How high do you think Bitcoin will be at the end of October? How high do you think Bitcoin will be in November and December is what you have to ask yourself. So great day, new all-time highs, excellent position for us to be in. Take a look at Ethereum. What is old man Ether doing as Bitcoin is ascending and pumping, making new all-time highs? Ethereum, $4,650 today. We know the all-time high for Ethereum is $4,900. So Ethereum can pump at any particular day. 13.11% dominance for Ethereum. We know Ethereum can run $400-500 in one day. So if Ethereum run $400 in one day, we're talking about $5,100 for Ethereum. Just at a snap of a finger, Ethereum could change. We'd be talking about boom. Congratulations to old man Ether. $5,000, $5,100, new all-time high. How high would Ethereum go? This is the moment that we're in right now. So we're in great times right now. You take a look at some of the news surrounding the cryptocurrency market right now. Crypto ETFs are on the table. So many crypto altcoins. The large institutions have applied for ETFs. We're talking about Solana. We're talking about Cardano, XRP, SUI, even Dogecoin. People, large institutions, millionaires, billionaires are lined up for ETFs in these altcoins. And they're expecting to have decisions made in October. Cardano, ETF decision date is October. XRP, ETF decision date is October. Solana, ETF decision is October. Imagine if one, two, or three, or all of these altcoin ETFs are approved. Imagine what that's going to do to the cryptocurrency market. Imagine what it's going to do to tap that particular altcoin. That's why it's so important to be diversified. Oh, XRP is not going to run. You want to make sure you're diversified. Solana's not going to do nothing more than a 2x. You want to make sure that you diversify. You don't know what these doggone things can and will do. But I'll tell you what, if ETFs are approved with these coins, mm-hmm, these are some of the coins you're going to wish that you were in. Going to be another shoulda, woulda, coulda. Damn, I could have got XRP at 50 cents. Could have got Solana at $150. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. So you want to make sure that you are in position, you are in place to take advantage of these particular situations when they occur. Taking a look at some of the altcoins, and the question is, how good is altcoin season going to be? We know that Bitcoin is good. Bitcoin is doing its thing. We have nothing to worry about with Bitcoin. But how good are these altcoins going to pump? Will these altcoins surpass their previous all-time highs? Now, that's one of the main questions that people are looking at. You take a look at Binance Coin. Nobody's talking about BNB Binance Coin, but it's the number 5th largest cryptocurrency in the world right now. Price is over $1,200 bucks. $1,225 for Binance Coin. Its previous all-time high in the previous cycle, 2021, was a little above $600 bucks. So it's already doubled the price that it was the last cycle. That's a large cap coin, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the top dog. Bitcoin was 69,000 last cycle. It has almost duplicated and doubled its price at $125,000. Very close. So taking a look at the altcoins, because these is what a lot of people have their investments in. Nobody said, oh, Bitcoin's too large. I bet not be in Bitcoin. Let me go ahead and be in some of these altcoins, because these altcoins is where you can make the 10, 50, 100x. How high will these altcoins go? Will these altcoins surpass their previous all-time highs? You could take a look at so many altcoins from Spell Token. Will Spell Token get back to its all-time high? I was looking at Shiba Inu last night. I said, damn, Shiba Inu is mighty low. Will it get back to the high that it was the beginning of this year? Will it get back to the high that it was the previous last cycle of 2021? These are some of the questions. Even some of the new coins that have came out last year. Will these coins get back to the highs that they were in December 2024 and January 2025? There's a lot of hype around these coins, but we're wondering if and when these coins are going to get back to their all-time high. Well, one of the things I've been learning most recently as I've been navigating in the world of DGen, the world of meme coins, I've been noticing that, you know what? What's needed in all of these coins? What type of community do these coins have? Do these coins have a large community? Because in order for these coins to really bounce back, it's going to be needing people to buy back into it. Now, we know when altcoin season is appearing. We could be in it right now. A lot of the hype is going to be infused in cryptocurrency. So people are going to have some dry powder on the side. People are going to be buying into cryptocurrency. They're going to be buying into altcoins. Which altcoins are they going to be buying into? What type of community do these coins have? What will be provoking these people to buy into these particular coins? Well, we know what's going to provoke people to buy into XRP. XRP got the big dollars. They got the money to promote, to market, especially if they get a ETF. Boom, it's a no-brainer. Solana, the same thing. Very popular altcoin. If it get an ETF, boom, it's a no-brainer. But what about some of these other smaller altcoins that we have been buying throughout this year, throughout the past couple of years? Small cap coins, $100 million market cap. Not really on the popular radar, but they may be on the underground radar. What type of community do they have? Do they still have a community after going so high and now they're so low? Did the community lose interest? Did the community lose trust? These are some of the questions that you have to ask yourself when you're saying, what type of altcoin season are we going to have? It is all pertinent on that particular community and people from that community going back in buying that coin. If people are not buying the coin, it's not going to pump. So you have to ask yourself, what will cause people to buy XYZ coin in order for it to pump? Oh, is my coin going to return? Is my coin going to get back to the all-time high? Got to ask yourself, what is going to cause mass amount of people to buy back into that coin to pump it? Can you answer that? Take a look at the community. Does it have a large community? Will people be interested in buying back into that coin, or have a lot of people moved on to the new flashier coins, the new coins that came out a few months ago? And or have people just completely pulled back, say, you know what, Let me go ahead and just get into some of these big top coins like XRP, Sui, Solana, Ethereum. You have to ask yourself. So as we are diversified, who knows what's going to happen? But in order for these coins to get back to their all-time high, people are going to have to buy into that coin. That is the only way that coin is going to pump. It is not a magic switch to where you say, oh, it's altcoin season, everything's going to go up. Nope. People have to buy into it. Liquidity have to flow into that coin in order for it to pump. So when I'm looking at coins, I'm like, damn, who's going to buy back into this coin? What would make people buy back into this coin? There's a few different things that would make people buy back into it. Sometime a whale will come into it and they'll just splash it. If a whale come into that coin and splash it with a big bag, price going to instantly go up. It's going to hit everybody's radar. Oh, did you see this coin is up 150%? People are going to FOMO into it. That is one of the main ways people, these coins will start to go up. So these whales looking at these coins, looking at the community, they say, you know what, if I go ahead and buy low and I splash it, I make it go up 150%, that's going to bring people into it. And then I'll be one of the ones at the lower DCA, my average to be low, people buy in, I'll be able to profit. Run that coin up, it's altcoin season. Everybody will be excited about seeing a coin pump. We've seen Zcash, boom, ran up 100%, 150%. These coins are going to start running. You want to make sure that you are paying attention and that you're most importantly understanding what's involved when we're talking about how good is this altcoin season going to be. Also, been talking about the retail investors. Where are the retail investors at? The retail investors will flow in. They're going to start seeing a lot of the excitement. Going to start seeing a lot of the news articles. Bitcoin all-time high. This coin got an ETF. Then they was also talking about Donald Trump could be releasing another stimulus. If we get another stimulus, you can guarantee that altcoin season, we could be in for a super cycle. More money will be flowing in. We also got another FOMC meeting towards the end of October. We could really be in store for exponential gains and massive pumps. We know Bitcoin is going to do well, but how good is altcoin season going to do? Only time will tell. Nobody have a crystal ball. All we can do is sit back and watch this thing play out. But make sure that we're in position, that we're dollar cost averaging in, and that our bags is very well diverse, because we have no idea which sector is going to pump better than the other. But if we are spread out appropriately, we'll hit it. We'll make sure we knock it out the park and be successful as we close out this quarter for us. So come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community that loves to talk about crypto every day. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.